We definitely talking about Leandro Trossard's fast training, definitely at the Emirates, and that definitely means that we have already confirmed him as a football player at Arsenal. What we are looking at is he going to be able to play the Manchester United game or not, and is it worth for him to play in the game, and what has been in this training and everything you need to know about transfers and also the game. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching the Arsenal chapter. With me, your host Abu Kaus, as I'm more than ready to bring to you the latest that happens right here at the Arsenal chapter and in the Arsenal camp. And things have definitely been going on quite well for the club. Arsenal, as they have already landed themselves with one a great football player, and that is none other than Leandro Trossard, who is a wonderful one and definitely comes in from Brighton and Hove, and he's been playing for Brighton and Hove for some time. And from Brighton and Hove, definitely he's managed to move yet to Arsenal. I mean, they to remember that Mikel Arteta and the technical director, now sporting director of Arsenal, Mr. Edu Gaspar, have tried their level best to make sure that this definitely becomes a dream come true for the club, as the club has been on the hunt for a good football player like him, and the major fact that Chelsea has always tried to make sure that they can steal the football players. Chelsea has tried to make sure they can get all the football players that Arsenal wants and possibly take away the magic, but it's not happening. It's definitely not going on quite well for Chelsea, as they have already drawn with Liverpool. Again, both clubs are struggling, and Arsenal is definitely jubilating in the first position, playing quite well, trying to win every other game that they can definitely win. So I think that's a great thing with Arsenal, trying to make sure they can land a few more football players, as Jakub is also one of the football players that is going to be finishing possibly his medical. It will be done today. We will be coming with another live talking about his medical, if it is updated, if it's that he's done the medical. We'll come in yet another live to tell you what has transpired in the medical of Jakub Kiwior, who is a left-sided central back, one that Arsenal has been looking at in order to ease the pressure that has been on Gabriel, and that's a big point. That's definitely a very big point, and I think Arsenal are trying to make sure that the problem of depth that has been talked about by almost every football analyst is something that they are trying to make sure that they can address. Let us know where you're watching from and which part of the world you're definitely watching from, so that we definitely can always connect, and you can always go into the comment section and we always have a chat. It will be remembered that there is a game that is definitely going to be played. So is this gentleman going to be part of the game? As you already know that there is a game that's going to be played tomorrow, and that is Manchester United is going to be playing Arsenal. Arsenal is going to be playing Manchester United. Is it going to be a revenge for Arsenal, as Manchester United last time managed to beat Arsenal? But this is a different Arsenal, and it is a way developed Arsenal, much better club than it definitely was by the time they played last time. So what is definitely going to happen? What are we going to see happening in this? What are we going to see happening in this game? And is it possible for Trossard? Is it possible for Leandro Trossard to play in this game? If not, why shouldn't he play? Why should he play? I'll be packaging all this and letting you know all this in this very life. All you need to do is to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever me, myself, Abu Carls, right here at this Arsenal chapter I have to bring to you. So it will be remembered that a 27 million pound contract is what this gentleman signed. Arsenal got Leandro Trossard for 27 million pound, and that was quite great. That was definitely a big amount of money. That was definitely a very big amount of money. But I think he is worth, when you look at a football player who's managed to score 7 goals in this season. Already, the season is not yet done, but he's managed to score 7 goals, and not only scoring 7 goals in just around 16. In just around 16 games, he's managed to score 7 goals. That definitely means that once he gets to a better football club like Arsenal, he will definitely perform. We will see him performing when he gets to a football club like Arsenal, which he has already got to. And now we are only waiting for results. What we are waiting for is results, as the coach of Arsenal, Mr. Mikel Arteta, promised him a gameplay, and that is what he's going to receive. So once he has the right midfielders, and once he has the right defenders, definitely we will be seeing things going on quite well for him. Once he's not very worried that he needs to go to the defense section to help out, once he's not very worried about the midfield that he has to push the balls in, once he's just there waiting for the goals and to score, that is what he definitely has to do. It will be remembered that when he's been playing for Brighton and Hove, which is a bit struggling football club, he has always tried to make sure that he plays almost every little bit of the pitch, because he is a versatile football player when it comes to central midfield, attacking midfield, when it comes to defensive midfield, and definitely as a forward, he is a very good one. So those are some of the reasons as to why he's been eyed. As somebody who will play for the next generation. You will remember that he is 28 years old, and at 28, he's managed to score a wonderful number of goals. When you see his career, he's definitely been a great one, a Belgian football player who comes in as one of the best in the Premier League. He is being tested. He has been tested and found capable in the Premier League. It's not like landing Mikhail Mudryk, who are not many football fans actually knew. The football, not even football fans, the football world did not know Mikhail Mudryk just until late, until when he was linked to Arsenal, and Chelsea had to take the advantage because they had the money. They injected in quite a lot of money and made sure that they landed Mikhail Mudryk. But we do not know of the results Mikhail Mudryk will bring to Chelsea, but let's hope possibly there will be good results for them. But at least Arsenal know what to expect of Leandro Trossard. And what to expect of Leandro Trossard is nothing but goals, and nothing, and I repeat, it's nothing but goals. So it will be remembered still that this gentleman has been playing for Brighton and Hove, and Brighton and Hove has been I don't know what's with Brighton and Hove again. There are quite a lot of football players that are coming in from Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove has mothered quite a number of football players, and for some reason, very many clubs are definitely looking at getting the football players out of Brighton and Hove. I think because Brighton and Hove is a good club with good football players, but because they do not have that amount of money, they do not have that insane amount of money, I think other clubs are definitely taking advantage and making sure that they can get the players out. But if you're a good football player and you can earn a bit of more money, I don't see any reason as to why you should remain in a weaker football club than what a stronger football club is offering you. So the fact that he sees it as an opportunity, it also does not just come like that. It doesn't just come like as an opportunity, no. It doesn't just come as an opportunity. It also the fact that he's signed for Arsenal, it's not a privilege. It's a privilege to some extent, but also can come as a burden, as you already know that Arsenal is in the first position. And what Arsenal is saying, Arsenal is not saying that put us in the first position. Arsenal is saying help us maintain the first position, help us extend the lead. Help us extend the league, help us maintain the first position, help us extend the lead from Manchester City to Arsenal as 5 points is definitely not a great deal, but it's okay. It's fine, but not the greatest of deals. Anyway, let us know what you think in the comment section so you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related right here at the Arsenal chapter. With me, your host Abu Kals, as we definitely talking about Leandro Trossard, who's definitely an Arsenal football player right about now. We definitely know that Leandro Trossard is an Arsenal football player and he started his training at the club ahead of the Manchester United game. You will be remember that the Manchester United game could be a tricky one for Arsenal in case they do not do specific things. But I will be remembered still that Arsenal has tried to improve quite a lot. Arsenal has improved a great deal from the time the two clubs definitely mean. So, could this be revenge for the club? Could this definitely be a revenge for the club, Arsenal? Or it could be yet an embarrassment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about who is going to score, how many goals. There is a weak point at Manchester United that Arsenal definitely need to look into and also use. It will be remembered that Casemiro is not going to be part of the Manchester United squad. And that's a great thing for the club. You will remember that Casemiro is a good one, is a good football player, and he's helped Manchester United a great deal. So Arsenal have to look into the possible ways in which to use that as an advantage to make sure they can beat Manchester United hands down. Because Casemiro has helped Manchester United. He scored he scored some goals, and also despite scoring goals, he has been a playmaker. He's been a goal creator. He's been one of the reasons as to why Manchester United has been excelling of recent, taking in consideration that Manchester United Manchester United, Arsenal has not lost any single game apart from Manchester United. This comes in as something that is very crucial and something that everybody needs to understand. The major fact, or the main fact that the club hasn't lost any game apart from losing to Manchester United. Could history repeat itself, or it's not going to happen? I think Arsenal have the bigger hand and the better hand in this. They have the right hand in all this because right about now, with the big fact that Manchester United is definitely losing out on some of their football players, and the fact that some of them have definitely been on form, and some of those who have been on form then are currently being looked at as weaker football players like Jadon Sancho, who possibly is going to be returning and is going to play, but he's not been on that form. And again, Casemiro, the fact that Casemiro is not going to be on, that definitely is a big advantage for the club. Arsenal. So let us know what you think in the comment section. My name is Abu Kals, right here at the Arsenal chapter, bringing to you Arsenal news and what to expect in the Manchester United and Arsenal game, and also what to expect in this general transfer window. So there were links of also, let's talk a little bit about Camavinga before we definitely get back. Let's talk a little bit about Camavinga and him joining Arsenal, and how true that definitely is. So Camavinga has been linked to Arsenal for some time, and he's a good one. He's a very wonderful football player, but definitely I can confirm to you that Camavinga is going nowhere. Sources that we definitely got say that Camavinga is definitely not to join Arsenal just as yet. But possibly, if Arsenal looking at Camavinga, what they should be looking at is the summer transfer window, but not just as yet. So let us know about what you think about Eduardo Camavinga and him joining the club Arsenal. but there was a plan. There was a plan. Arsenal was planning a shock bid for this gentleman, but definitely this was definitely pulled down. Real Madrid definitely pulled down. It was a blow. Real Madrid was not so interested in selling the football player, and other people have been asking me about Yuri Tillmans, whether Arsenal is going to be looking forward to making sure that Yuri Tillmans can be their football player. I don't think so right about now. There's still a bit of chance of him coming. We can never say never. But it looks like the attention definitely moved from him to the football players that are being signed right about now, trying to make sure that the depth problem is being solved at the club. Anyway, let us know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. My name is Abu Kals. I'm bringing to you the latest transfer news and also telling you what's been in training, what's been happening in training as the Arsenal squad is definitely in training in order so that they can definitely go for Manchester United, and Manchester United should definitely get scared. And there is yet another football player who should actually Arsenal get worried about when it comes to the game. There is a football player that Manchester United bought recently, and he is a very dangerous one, I must say. So Arsenal have to make sure that he does not impact on anything. And guess whom we're talking about? We're definitely talking about the one football player who's just this top football player is getting out of my mind. I was at where was he? I was at Burnley before. Let me get into the comment section and see if anybody can remember him. Does anybody know the Manchester United football player that was signed? Who is that? This tall guy. Hmm. Wout Weghorst. Wout Weghorst. Finally, I remembered he's called Wout Weghorst, and he's been playing very well. He's definitely playing very well. He was playing for Besiktas and leaving Besiktas alone. He was playing for Burnley, and Burnley loaned him to Besiktas, and he's been now loaned to Manchester United. He's a great one. He's a good football player. So Ben White should be in a position to understand that he is a danger man. And William Saliba should know that that man is definitely a danger. And once he's brought on, we could be seeing it rough for Arsenal. But the fact that Arsenal defense is also getting sorted, and is there any chance that the central, the left-sided attacking defender is not attacking defender, sorry, left-sided central defender is going to be playing the new signee. He's not yet fully signed, but a medical has been scheduled. Whether the medical has been done, we will just yet we will be more than ready to give you that information when it definitely comes out. But as it stands for now, he's not yet signed, and that's Jakub Kiwior. Who comes in from the Italy side, Spezia, and he's been playing quite well for the Polish national team, and he's been playing alongside the likes of Robert Lewandowski, and Robert Lewandowski also sent a message to Arsenal saying what they have got is definitely class, and the world doesn't understand how class a football player this gentleman is. So let's hope that the deal is definitely sealed, signed, and confirmed. As when Mikel Arteta was asked about this gentleman and him joining the club, he said he was not ready to talk about a deal that is not finished and not sealed. I think Mikel Arteta learned a big lesson in this summer transfer window because all his targets were definitely taken mainly by Chelsea. Chelsea was ready to invest, and definitely they had to take Joao Felix, who got a red card on his debut in the Chelsea match, and then Atletico Madrid asked £8 million from Chelsea, and they were definitely ready to pay, and that's what they paid. It's not the £20 million that they were asking at first. I think £8 million for 6 months, and the football player is able to score quite a number of goals. That would definitely be a good thing. But when you look at this in another way again, £8 million, 6 months also, Anyway, for a player like Joao Felix, it's okay, and I think Arsenal would have taken him if they were given the chance. Arsenal would definitely have taken him. Let us know what you think in the comment section so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you. So, somebody has been asking about, actually, no asking, somebody's talking right here. Winks, Kelmel, hey man, hello, how are you? Thank you. Thank you for saying hello. Then inside Arsenal, I can say Trossard is going to cover the gap that Jesus left. That's definitely, that could be true. That could definitely be true. Who is that? Somebody, I think that's inside Arsenal. Anyway, let's uh, realistically speaking, the 3 months that Gabriel Jesus could be having an injury definitely could mean a big impact, could impact quite a lot on the club Arsenal because Gabriel Jesus has those 3 months on injury. A sole striker has the only sole striker that was left for Arsenal was none other than Edin Ketia, who is still a young football player, not as experienced as Gabriel Jesus. So the gap definitely needed to be filled. And when it comes to signings, we should always trust the manager himself because his signings have always showed that they can even perform much better. So let us know what you think in the comment section and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out whatever the Arsenal chapter with me, your host Abu Kauls, has to bring to you. And as we are definitely talking about what's happening in training and how things have definitely been going, who to expect on the game and who not to expect on the game. Things are definitely moving on quite well for the club Arsenal as they are looking to play Manchester United this Sunday, and we think that's definitely tomorrow. It depends which country you're in. I mean, United Kingdom, and I have to say it's tomorrow. And if you're in Africa, then I think it's also tomorrow. I think it's also tomorrow. I don't know whether there are any countries that are beyond today. No, I don't think that the game is going to be. There's no country now that I don't know. I'm not so certain about time differences. Anyway, if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related, right here at the Arsenal chapter with me, your host Abu Kauls, as I'm more than ready to bring to you the latest right about here, talking Arsenal transfer news right here at the Arsenal chapter. I'm more than glad to bring to you the latest straight as it comes in, as training for Leandro Trossard is something that we've been looking at, and who's been in training. How has the training gone? Everything is going on quite well, but still, as I said before, I think he should play. I think this gentleman, I think Leandro Trossard should play, but I don't think that he should start the game. I don't think that Arsenal should be looking at making him start. I mean, Arsenal has been playing quite well without him, and I think they should not interfere with the winning partner. And there is a thing that I always tell people: never change a winning formula. If you have to change a winning formula, you have to be so careful about what you're doing. So, what Arsenal has right about now is a winning formula that should not be changed by the manager. And whatever magic he's using is working, then that definitely means that he is definitely going to be. The right thing is for him not to play at this moment in time. He should not be playing at this moment in time. I think when it comes to uh, how Arsenal has been playing, if you start a football player, you're just bringing a foreign, you bring a foreign football player in the game, a player who does not understand the weaknesses and the strong points of every teammate. So he really needs to first get into the game, get into the club, and understand how and the strengths and weaknesses of every football player, whether you'll give him the ball and he will be able to sustain the pressure that is being put on other football on him by other football players. So I think when you start a football player on a very crucial game like that, that definitely will be a mistake. I mean, some clubs have come out and done it. Chelsea did it with. I think you see how things definitely work out. I want you to understand this. Chelsea did this with Joao Felix, and Joao Felix was not so comfortable with it because he had a red card. He had not yet understood properly, quite properly. He had not fed properly into the game. You need a football player to first figure out a few things, see how everybody's playing, and then you can bring them on when they quite understand and are quite familiar with other football players and also with the game, because the game totally changes from when you see how Brighton has been playing and how Arsenal plays. Is definitely very, very different. And again, when you see also the former Besiktas football player, when you see the former Burnley and Besiktas football player, Wout Weghorst from Manchester United, how he was playing before, definitely, and how he played for Manchester United, there were no positive results that were registered. So I think definitely that's yet another issue to address. And if Arsenal are looking at beating Manchester United hands down, the first thing they should do, try as much as possible to get an early goal, and then after getting that early goal, guess what will definitely happen after getting the early goal? Guess what will happen? That means that you can probably go for a second and defend, because it could. Manchester United has been playing quite well. It's not a club that you're going to go into looking for an obvious win. There are two possibilities: you could lose, you could win, and actually there are three. There could be a draw. So I think Arsenal fans should be happy about all this, about the game, because they have the higher advantage, have the bigger advantage in all of this. My name is Abu Kals, right here at the Arsenal chapter. Make your point, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related, right here at the Arsenal chapter with me, your friend Abu Kals. So, should we head into the comment section again and we see what everybody's saying in the comment section? Not too many people today are active in the comment section. I don't know why, but you can drop your predictions and your views on this gentleman and also on the game. So somebody is saying we shall see him in that spot. Then Linga saying Mitoma for Martinelli, Amrabat for Saka, then Trossard for Edin Ketia, and Gabriel uses off the bench come. Yeah, that would be a great thing. That would be a great thing, but that would definitely come to Arsenal with quite a lot of money. But that I don't think that Arsenal could be willing to inject in. Then I can see Yaseda Tesema. Yaseda Tesema saying, "Wow, so happy." Yeah, you have to be happy because things are definitely going on quite well for your club. Then Eddie Chief saying hello, and I must say hello, Eddie Chief. Hope you are all right. Please get into the comment section. Don't let me talk to myself. Get into the comment section and we talk about the game. And also, not only are we talking about the game, we are also talking about the new signees, Leandro Trossard, and the incoming football player. And who is that? That's none other than Kuya. It's called Kuya. That's his name, Kuya. Full name, yes, Yakub Kuya. Arsenal FC is the bad. Okay. Then from somebody, Masika Brand saying, thanks for the show. Thank you. Then Eddie Chief saying hello. And Enoch Gamba saying, best of luck. Yeah, more in the comment section, please. You can go in the comment section and we can definitely always have a talk in the comment section, because I always try and leave time for you so that we can definitely stretch the live and have. I want you to have your say in this. I definitely always want you to have your say in this. Then Mogisha Asen saying, I hope we shall win. I think there is a big chance that Arsenal is going to win. And then Enoch saying best club. Then Paul saying the boy is capable and experienced than Mikhail Mudryk. That's definitely possible and could be true. All we need to see to do is just give it a bit of time, and we could put them to comparison. Just right about now, we cannot compare the two football players, but statistically, I think statistically he is a better football player. But I will need to give it a bit of time, and as we see who is capable of doing much more out of the two football players, who is definitely capable of doing much more. Our winning is not a doubt. That's from Paul. Our winning is not a doubt. We are clear uh, here, boss. Anyway, thank you, thank you for being part. Everybody who's been participating in the comment section. I must say, whatever you're doing is definitely the best. Please subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss it. Whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related, right here at the Arsenal chapter with me, your host Abu Kals, as I'm more than ready and more than happy to bring to you everything that is definitely happening in the Arsenal camp, as the official training is something that we've been looking at. This gentleman is definitely now one of the best football players at Arsenal. So still, let's go in the comment section. Arsenal for life, and that's Thompson. Then our winning is not a doubt. We are clear. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And I think this is the time where I should say goodbye. Thank you for being part of this podcast. Thank you for being part of this Abu Kals live stream. It is an Abu Kals live stream right here at the Arsenal chapter with me, your host Abu Kals, as I tell you, thank you and goodbye for now.